Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man giving you the truth. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. Shout out to all my subscribers, to all of y'all that truly on my team, encouraging me in the comments, giving me feedback. Don't think I don't appreciate it. I do. I do. Definitely. Because this has been a tough climb, and this is gonna be a prep to the Sunday sermon. Y'all know I like to do that sometimes. I want to make a little prep for those of you who don't really have the attention span to watch my longer sermons. You got to get your mind right where you can listen to things like sermons and talk that's gonna benefit you in life. You can't be the type of person that can only listen to somebody talk for 2 minutes. You'll miss out on so much knowledge and wisdom that you could have in life. But I want to come to you today in this mini Sunday sermon, and I want to tell you, life is unfair sometimes. Even YouTube, for instance. You hear these guys on here talking like they just so talented, like they getting where they getting because people just like them. I can prove to you, and I'm gonna prove to you, because I'm tired of hearing this stuff, man. That be discouraging the smaller YouTubers. I don't let it discourage me, but if I was more weak-minded, it could. To think maybe people just don't like me. Maybe they just don't want to hear what I got to say. No, I don't believe it's that. Because look at some of the videos that done went viral through the year. Remember Chocolate Rain? I mean, that was funny, but come on now. So, life can be unfair. These dudes get on here like they so talented, but some of them be knowing people on the inside. Some of them be Freemasons. They be tied to the pyramid groups. They be special agents. And they want to act like it's about talent. Man, you know good and well that this ain't about talent. Because if it was about talent, they would change the whole entire format. And people wouldn't be able to blame the algorithm. They try to say everything the algorithm. So the algorithm is biased. The algorithm show favoritism. Think about it like this. If you have 100 people talking about the same subject and they got the same tags, right? What would be the fair thing to do? I would say that the fair thing to do would put the videos on there based on the time they were uploaded. That ain't how it is. These guys get on here criticizing people and saying this, saying that. Listen, man, you getting pushed. Think about it. I really wish that I could see people and I like Abba and Preach. I like listening to them. I think they funny. I think they work together real well. But I want to see their impressions, and I want to compare their impressions to my impressions, because that's what it comes down to, is the impressions. That's more important than anything. So if you got one person that's only getting 2,500 impressions, and you got another person that's getting 25 million, and the person that's getting 25 million, oh man, you a loser, man. Don't nobody like watching your stuff. You getting 25 million impressions. Of course people gonna watch your stuff and subscribe. But how can people subscribe to people they don't even know about? I can tell you firsthand, in my feed, all them big YouTubers be coming up. Even if I'm not subscribed to them, they come up in my feed. You see? And that's what I'm talking about. You gotta know that life is unfair, and you gotta fight through it. It is. It's unfair. You got good women out there. You got unicorns out there. It's not a lot of them, I'm sure, but it's some who can't find a man And these women, the succubus, as Black Ram calls it, they got good men, dissing them, not giving them sex, disrespecting them, not submitting to them. But then you got unicorns out there that ain't got nobody. Nobody. Life ain't always fair, man. You got people like, and me, this is what I experienced as a prophet, as a preacher. You got people that have and get the things that I be needing sometimes, and the things I be needing to happen, and they don't respect God, they don't love God, they gonna take the mark of the beast, and the Most High know it. Stuff ain't always fair. You gotta fight through it. You can't give up. He that endures to the end shall be saved. And that goes for life in general, earthly life in general. You can't give up. You just got to fight through it. I got to fight through it. Because like sometimes I did these videos, I be wanting to say, forget it. I know the FBI watching me. They've been watching me for years. And they making this whole thing. I don't know if it's them or who it is, but they making this whole thing like unfair. Like unfair. Then you got these dudes bragging. Listen, man, I want to tell any of y'all 20,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 100,000, million sub people. Don't brag, man. You already know that it's not fair. You get more impressions than some of the small YouTubers that's trying to fight their way to 1,000 subs. You get more impressions. And this was crazy, right? People who cuss all the time, they subs grow more quicker. Like, but then let's say a person that don't cuss say something like they might cuss once, or they say this, say that, they more likely to get shadow banned. Like, I'm getting shadow banned. I've been getting shadow banned since 2008. It ain't nothing new. I've been shadow banned since 2008. Anytime you see people with less than like 1,000 views on their videos, you know their videos are being shadow banned. I got people that I'm subbed to on my channel, and I look at their content and I'm like, why aren't their subs growing? And then I see other people who every time you look, their subs are just growing. And the people who subs ain't growing, sometimes they got better content a lot of times than the people who subs is. Now they'll let some people through, but they do. I don't know what's going on. But what I do know is that life ain't fair. It ain't always fair. You just gotta fight through it. You gotta fight through it. And you at work, and they showing favoritism, and you the odd man out. People don't really talk to you like that. And you a good person. Life ain't always fair. Boss targeting you, life ain't fair. But then the little hood people smoking blunts and behind the building, they love them. It's because life ain't fair. That's why you can rest assured that this earth will be destroyed. It's gonna happen, man. The Most High gonna destroy it, because it's just not fair. Like, and sometimes he stays out of things. Like when it comes to the Most High, stuff ain't gonna always be fair with him. Like how people be walking around here unscathed, healthy, and be evil as they want to be. But then good people die young while their kids still young. Life ain't always fair. It's not. Hood dudes walking around robbing everybody. Ain't nothing wrong with them. No arthritis. They don't get headaches. But they wreaking havoc on their neighborhoods. It ain't always fair. And I'm going to tell you one of the reasons. Because the devil be begging. Y'all might not... See, y'all don't know how things go in the spiritual realm. So I'm going to tell you. We're going to start doing a little more. The devil will literally beg the Most High to bring trouble on the most devout people sometimes. See, y'all ain't know that, did you? A lot of y'all didn't know that. Y'all too busy. You focus on manifesting, and you should. But while you focusing on manifesting, you can't forget that devil be begging against good people. I remember I knew a guy. As soon as he started, now this is what happened. This was some weird stuff. And I think about it to this day. It was this one particular guy I used to work with. And he wasn't religious or spiritual at all. I kind of start, because we connected, I started talking about the Bible and stuff like that. And he did all he could in his power to get with the Most High and to get his life right with God. As soon as he did, he got fired from his job. And it was like a suspect. It was just like a panic fire over something that happened. We was in corrections. And he had 5 kids. And the whole time we just like, I'm thinking like, why? Why would you even let that happen? This man just made his way to you. Because life ain't always fair. You got to fight through it. He got fired. We was raising money for him for a little while. I was helping him while I had the time, stuff like that. But man, he went through it, man. He went through it. I remember. And he didn't talk about God no more. That's just how it be. I mean, that's exactly what the devil be wanting. Life ain't fair. I gotta check, man. Make sure. It's not always fair. You gotta fight through it. You gotta go to the Most High. He already knows what's in your heart anyway. You might as well just tell him the truth. Don't cuss at him. Don't disrespect him. Just respectfully, tactfully, make your request known to God when you pray. And it's okay to bring up other people. It is. It is. Man, my Gray trying to come back already? Keep dying. But it ain't always fair, y'all. Some of us have special needs children. Love them children the same. Fight through it. Believe for a miracle. Do what you gotta do. Like, do your research. And know, life ain't always fair. Don't let that cause you to be in the abyss. Like, a lot of people gave up on the Most High when they lost kids. I lost 2. They gave up on them. They gave up on them. The wife had a miscarriage one time. The other time was a stillbirth. It ain't always fair. But when I hear these guys brag, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I do be wanting to take off on them. And like, if I caught one of them saying the the wrong thing, who knows? Like, it's not that I'm violent or anything like that, but I know the truth, and sometimes the truth can just downright get under your skin. I know that it's not because they so good at this YouTube stuff. And I know that it's not because everybody like them. It's because everybody know about them. You see, the impressions that they get, unfair. It's unfair to a lot of smaller YouTubers. People be heartbroken over their channels and stuff. I'm not. I just done decided, man, you know, whatever happens, happen. I'm going to do it because I know people want to hear. There are people that they do allow to hear. They might not want to see me monetize or anything like that, but there are people that they do allow to hear me. And I know that I'm helping people. I know I am. If you read the comments, I know I'm helping people. For free. Because life ain't fair. So, we're going to close this out. We're going to come back with the Sunday sermon in a few weeks. Y'all need to hang on in there. You in between jobs. If you're feeling that emotion of loneliness, please understand about loneliness. It's only an emotion, and emotions can be conquered. If you a man, you feeling lonely, you ain't doing enough. You don't got enough recreation. You ain't close to God enough. Because you supposed to be conquering. You shouldn't be laying around feeling lonely. What you gonna conquer? What you gonna hunt? That's what we are as a man. Don't buy into all this little satanic ideologies. Trying to turn you into, I ain't gonna even say, because life ain't fair. All they gonna do is strike me or try to shadow ban me. So I have to be on my best behavior when I make these videos. I can't always say everything that I would, because life ain't fair. I ain't in the Illuminati. I ain't ate no dookie. I ain't drunk no blood. I ain't no Mason. I ain't, my friends in college ain't got no high positions they could sneak and look out for me fraudulently. It is what it is, man. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Because life ain't fair. But hang in there. Thanks for watching. Keep tuning in. Watch the Sunday sermon as well. We're gonna kind of continue this conversation. Stay tuned.